Good morning. Hi. Good morning. Hi everyone, I just got out here just to garden a little before I get busy for the day. I got my gardening journal, I got my ladies out. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning today. The highs are about mid-60s here and my garden really appreciates it. So I'm gonna go ahead and uncover my beds. I just recently started uncovering my beds. That was not something that I usually did. Maybe I uncovered them around 4 o'clock when it was really getting warmer here, but now, even in the mornings, the weather is really nice. However, the cold weather has not passed yet, so I'm not fooled. I'm not leaving these babies out the whole entire night. I noticed that there's a few new faces here, so I want to welcome you guys. Thank you so much for checking out my channel, and those who have stuck around, wow, amazing. We're almost at 300 subscribers. On Instagram, also, I've met some amazing people all over the world, gardeners, beginners, experts. I really, really like this community and appreciate all the advice, all the little encouragements that we share between each other. Before I jump into showing you what's been growing in my beds, I kind of really just want to do a short introduction. As I said before, my name is Sima. I was born in Kazakhstan. I came here in the US maybe 15 years ago now. I am a full-time grad student. I really, really like growing food. However, I also like to look at people's eyes. So I am in school for optometry and I'm very excited for that. Being a student is really time consuming, and that time consumption and stress can really weigh me down a little bit. And coming out here and taking care of the plants, putting my hands in the dirt, I don't know, it's something about it. I can't explain it. It just gives me peace. It just gives me joy. I'm just reminded that, you know, everything is taken care of, that everything is under control, and I should not panic and have anxiety attacks and worry. That just solidifies my foundation and where my faith is and where I stand and what I'm doing in my life. So I just really want to encourage you to do the same. However, I also am trying to make a little bit of money on this just because, you know, student life. I've been drawing some stickers and I've been posting about them on my Instagram page. I'm gonna link it down here below. And if you'd like to support my channel, that would be one way that you can do it, to get some of my stickers. Right now I have 3 designs. I'm gonna try to pop them here on the screen. So the first one is me with a chicken and a basket of food, and then I have a little flower and vegetable sort of ordeal that says I'm gonna go garden a little, and my last one, it says give it a go and it will grow. Sticker bundle is $12. Each one of them is $5. Also, if you don't have monetary support, just subscribing to my channel and sharing this video, that will support me as well. Without further ado, let's get into it. To make sure that I'm giving you the right information, I keep things written in a journal. My first raised bed and then my second raised bed. So here in this raised bed, I have catnip. My cats have been loving it. I planted it last year and it overwintered perfectly. Here I got a little bit of a experimental garlic growing. This garlic was thrown away for compost and it sprouted. So I'm gonna let it grow. I know I can't harvest it yet. I'm just gonna see where this takes me. And we have some kale. This right here, I've already mentioned this before. I know for a fact that this is not kale, but this was in the kale's seed packet that I planted. I'm gonna guess that this is maybe a turnip of some sort. But yeah, we'll see. Then I have some parsley. It's growing and it's amazing. I'm so excited. I've never actually grown parsley before, but it's one of my favorite herbs. Then we got spinach. This spinach also overwintered. I sowed it last August, I want to say, and I've already harvested multiple times from here. Then I have Brussels sprouts. And do you see these little drops of water around the leaves? I did not place them there. This is plants themselves telling me that they have plenty of water and they do not need any more. And remember, this was covered and I did not water them. This is coming straight from the plants themselves. And these are my Brussels sprouts. I kind of thinned them out, spread them out. So now they have their own individual space where they can expand their root system and grow. Right next to it, I have a few rows of broccoli. So some of them have struggled a bit. So we'll see how they do. But for the most part, they're still pretty strong and doing okay. And then for the rest of the bed here, I have onions. So these 2 rows, I got my yellow or white onions. I've never grown onions before, so this is new, but they're doing good. And then I got some red onions on this side. My second bed here doesn't have a ton going on, but there is signs of life. That means seeds did germinate, and I think I'm going to harvest some food from this bed as well. Again, I'm going to refer to my lovely garden journal and follow this raised bed number 2. So here I sowed some lettuce. Nothing is really popping up yet, although I do see some green. I can't tell if that's actual from seeds or that's just weeds. Here I got my oregano. This overwintered, and honestly, this never kind of died back. It's really been beautiful, and I still have some dried up from last season. Here I planted some dill. Dill is one of my favorite herbs, and I hope it grows. Again, I see some sprouts here and there, but I'm not sure if those are the seeds or the weeds. And I planted some spinach right next to my dill. These little sprouts are spinach for sure. Hopefully more of them are going to pop up. Right next to my spinach, I sowed some dwarf kale, and it looks like these are my dwarf kales, and I'm excited for that. But again, look at all of these sprouts. So these came back from whatever was growing here in the bed, although I don't remember anything reseeding here, so this will be interesting. Next to my dwarf kale, I got my overwintered cilantros. Right now they look a little rough because I just harvested from them for a taco night the other night. And another little bush of cilantros here. And in the middle, I got some arugula planted, and it's growing nicely. I'm excited for this. I got my daikon radishes planted. Quite a bit of them sprouted. I might need to separate these few just so they have enough space to develop properly, but they're looking good. Right next to that, I sowed some rainbow carrots in like this area right here. I don't see anything specifically that is telling me that carrots have oh, actually, I take that back. I always surprise myself on these. These right here, they look very much like carrots. Is that correct? Going back to my garden here, right next to my rainbow carrots, here's my chives that I harvested from many times already, and I love eating from them. Look at this little twistity twist. Isn't that cool? And right in front of chives area here, I planted some cauliflower, and I see some sprouts that should tell me that it's sort of like a cauliflower. So here's a few of them. Not this one, but here's a few here. So I'm excited for that. But again, all of these little tiny sprouts, I have no idea where they came from. They just started popping up everywhere. And in this exciting area, I planted some peas. Look at them, they're coming up. I'm so excited for this. I've never grown peas, and I am really excited about it. Look at that. All of them are coming up. I'm excited to build a trellis here on this end of the bed and have some sweet peas. Somebody has been asking for butt scratches. Yeah. Do you like that? If you're wondering if my chickens destroyed my garden ever before, so far they've been pretty good. They have not been troublemakers, and I only have 2 ladies, so they're not a problem for me yet. However, if I do decide to get more chickens, I foresee that I'm not going to be able to leave my gardens open like that. Thank you so much for watching my journey. I'm really hoping that I can inspire you to grow your own food. I started out with a really tiny, maybe 4x4 space where I grew some tomatoes. If you're not familiar with that, go check out the link up here above. I'll link that to my first ever garden. Really hope I can encourage you to grow some of your own produce, because now is the time to give it a go. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope that I encourage you to go garden a little. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.